So if you watched my last video and you want to learn how to focus your energy, this video is for you. So I'm using Sarah's comment here. Hi, Sarah. She's a newbie. And that way you guys can understand why I'm sharing this information. This is for newbie witches or witches that just want to learn new tricks. So there's going to be 4 things I'm going to tell you about. The first one is visualization, being able to really focus your intention by picturing something in your mind. So the books back when I was younger, I think they used like an apple and a tennis ball, and you want to be able to kind of picture that in your mind, and you want to really get into seeing it vividly, like it's really sitting in your hand. You can touch it, you can smell it, you know what it feels like, you know what it sounds like, and really getting that vivid image in your head and practicing that. But I know that some of you guys have that inability to picture things in your head, so the next 3 are for you. So the first 2 you've probably seen on TikTok already. Obviously, you're going to want to control certain factors. So you're going to want to make sure you're not near a drafty window. You're not too close to the item so that it's not giving a false kind of reaction. You want to make sure that there's no air that's circulating at the time. If you can actually get it in a closed container like this, then that would be ideal. And that is either controlling a flame or controlling the smoke coming from an incense. So you light an incense, you put it in its holder, you sit far enough away from it that your own breath is not going to impact it. You don't want it near anything so that that's not impacting it as well. Just some place where it can be stationary and untouched. And then you're going to practice making the smoke either go in like a wiggle pattern or straighten out or go left and right. I find that left and right is easier to start out with rather than straightening it or making it wiggle, but it might be different for you. When it comes to the flame, it's the same exact thing. You're going to light a candle, obviously have it in a protective container. Again, if you can put it in something like this that's going to control the air touching it and any other factors, that would be ideal. But if you don't have that, no worries. Just try to control the factors as best you can and control how the flame is interacting. And the last one is using a pendulum. You've probably seen people hold them. That's my preference because I channel through them. But some people say that you really should have a pendulum that is totally affixed to something and you leave it alone and then you just use it. And so this can be one of the items. I got this on Amazon, really cheap. You could hold the pendulum here and actually have it dangling in here, and that way as you're doing your exercise you're not having some of the variables that could be impacting it like wind and those types of things. There's also these types of holders, which I just happen to have my little blowfish on here, but this is an ornament holder. Again, got it on Amazon. You could hold your pendulum on it, or you can just hang it from a shelf or something like that and then really concentrate on getting it to move side to side, back and forth in a circle, and just see if you can get that to really start doing some crazy things. So you're going to see lots of fakes of these online where people are pretending that they're lighting candles using their mind. And my best friend, Lacey, she actually has videos on her platform, I'll tag her, that shows how she's actually able to do this so she can debunk it for you. So you're not thinking that your abilities are not good. It's fake. It's all fake. So those are just some exercises. If you know some other exercises you've been practicing a while, please share them in the comments. I would love to try some new things, and I'm sure that the newbies would love to do that as well. Otherwise, share this with somebody you think could actually benefit from it.